My name is Emily Tinder, and I'm the Senior Student Assistant at the Central Upper Peninsula Northern Michigan University Archives. Today we'll be learning about naturalization history from the stacks. If you're doing genealogical research in the Upper Peninsula, you might need to find naturalization documents for your ancestors. Since immigrants can be hard to track down in the historical record, it's usually a good idea to understand the legal processes that they had to go through. In general, you'll have more luck finding male ancestors. Since women couldn't vote or hold property at this time, they had few reasons or opportunities to become naturalized. Before 1922, most women and their children who were racially eligible derived their citizenship either by marrying a citizen or through the naturalization of their husband or father. Only after 1922 could a woman have a legal nationality of her own, but even then it was rare for her to complete the naturalization process. However, if you are searching for a female ancestor, don't hesitate to reach out, because some women do show up in our naturalization records. For men, getting naturalized was a two-step process. The first thing they had to do was file a declaration of intention, also sometimes called first papers. They could do this as soon as 2 years after moving to the United States, but many immigrants waited much longer. 3 years after that, they could file a petition for naturalization, and if it was granted, they were given a citizenship certificate. Now that you know a little bit about the process, let's go look at the records. Welcome to the stacks. This is where we keep the actual naturalization records for Marquette County. Since we're a local government records depository, these records actually belong to the state of Michigan, even though they're housed here in Marquette. So here we have a demonstration of the different kind of records you can find for naturalization. We start by looking at the index for the name of your ancestor that you give us in your reference request. Today we'll be looking at Sydney Adams. After this, we find the Declaration of Intention, which you can see he filed right here. From there, we move on to the Petition for Naturalization, which is right here. And you can also see there's another copy of the Declaration of Intention. And finally, once we find all of that information, we can locate the citizenship record. The best way to submit a reference request for naturalization records is written, either via email or through the contact form on our website. You can also give us a call at 906-227-1225. The bare minimum information we need in a reference request is a first and last name. Estimated immigration dates can help us narrow down which indexes to search, as well as differentiate immigrants with common last names. If you don't have this specific information, you should send a brief summary of what you already know about your ancestor, like birth, marriage, and death dates. As always, the staff here at the archives are happy to help answer any questions that may come up during your research. You can also check out our other videos for more information about the archives. See you next time for a look at more historical records from the stacks.